Hi everyone, so this video is in regards to introduction to astrology, and what I really wanted to do was teach you a little bit of the fundamentals of astrology so that you get a little gist of what's happening in your chart. Please note that there are many types of astrologers with different interpretations of astrology. Okay, so when learning astrology, you just choose who you would like to learn from. Okay, there are many types of astrology. There's Western or tropical astrology, which is what usually you would see in the U.S. with your horoscope. There's evolutionary astrology, which is the evolution of your soul's path. There is health, financial astrology, Vedic and sidereal, which some call ancient astrology. So with Vedic, it is what you actually see in the sky at the moment of time. Horary astrology is whenever someone can pinpoint what is happening in your life at that time. Say that you lost your keys and you can't find your keys. They would point out where your keys would be. But in all, astrology is energy. And you would take the energies and alchemize them into a story of your life, is pretty much what astrology is. Now, some people say that astrology is kind of close to tarot and close to horoscopes, and it's just predictions. But in my experience, astrology can actually help you identify situations, especially if you're going through a crisis or going through situations of transformation within your life, and you have trouble identifying it or labeling it. Astrology allows you to put words to what you can't. That's happening at the moment, is the way that I see astrology. Okay, so I mean, everybody has their own definition. That's just my definition. But when learning astrology, you would start off with learning all the zodiac signs. Okay, and like the good side of the good zodiac signs and the dark side of the zodiac signs. Then you would move on to the houses, learn all the houses, and then learn all the aspects, and then learn all the planets. And you can switch which way you want to learn, but I do recommend that you learn the signs first, then the houses, and then the planets. Okay, this is just a little intro to learning astrology, so bear with me as I go through each sign, each house, each planet, and the rulers of those planets. Okay, alright, so we're going to go over Aries. Please note that all of this information is in the Astro Matrix app. I have made a tutorial in regards to that app. So if you want to learn astrology, you can click on the matrix that would be at the bottom to learn astrology. Okay, so Aries. Aries is very independent. It is a fire sign. Okay, Aries ruler is Mars. Also, Aries is considered the cardinal sign. Usually starts at the beginning of March 21st. Aries is strong. Aries is passionate, enthusiastic. They're quick thinkers. They're ready to take action on any idea. They're considered the warrior and very tactful communication. Now, there are negative sides to any sign, any zodiac sign. Aries can be selfish. They can be impatient, impulsive. Also, refusal to listen, to reason. Too impulsive with actions. And fiery. They can be angry if things don't go as they plan or go their way. Okay, so that is Aries. And again, more information is in the Astro Matrix app. Okay. Leo is a fire sign. Leo's ruler is the sun. Okay. Leo usually starts around July 23rd. Leo, they're leaders, but only with an audience. Okay. They're performers, and they are capable of balancing self-confidence and humility that can make them humble, but lovable also, just like a lion. All right. But with Leos, there are shadow sides to Leos. They can be bossy. They can be egotistical. Also self-centered and domineering. Their power is loyalty, generosity, playfulness, and courageous. But when it speaks of playfulness, it's more or less a childlike playfulness. Okay, and that can be taken one or two ways. Okay, because Leos do not act without an audience. And if you are the audience and you're not responding to them the way that they feel the need to you respond, almost like an expectation, I guess, they can get egotistical with you. They can get self-centered with you. Okay. Also, try to act like a lion to you, that they are the head of the flock there. But with Leos, they can be very sweet as long as they are performing the way that they feel that they should. And if they are on a lower vibration and not performing the way that they think that they should, then they can become fussy, is the best word that I can put out there. Very moody, very not caring about their audience anymore, especially if they're not getting the expectations that they want. Okay, so that is Leo. Sagittarius. Sagittarius usually starts November 22nd. They are the ruler over Jupiter. They are a mutable sign. They are also a fire sign. So Sagittarius. Sagittariuses are very smart. They are one that have this unique belief about themselves and about other people, okay, and about the world. They are very unique, almost like an Aquarius to a stance, but they are very confident and leaders, and they can take anything that's written in a book, knowledge, and turn it into their reality if they want to. They're capable pretty much of anything as long as they believe it. Okay? Now, here it says that Sagittariuses are very adventurous. And they do have a tendency to want to visit other cultures, or if they can't go anywhere, they'll like do tastes of cultures, right? Like foodie, being a foodie, eating different types of foods from different cultures, or reading about different cultures, or something that deals with other cultures, okay, or foreign cultures. If they cannot travel the world, they will just do long distance traveling, and that could just be another state or within their continent, right? Very adventurous. Sagittariuses, they are very sweet and enthusiastic. They have this way about them that just because they know something doesn't mean that you can't know it too. And they become the best teachers, preachers, leaders of that sort, right? Of education, of philosophy. Oh, it is beautiful. Sagittarius is, right? I'm sorry. Okay. So the shadow side of Sagittarius. They can, if they're on a lower vibration, they can get dogmatic. And dogmatic is where they try to conform you to what they believe. Okay? Very intolerant, such as acting in a very ill, childish nature. Okay? They can be careless at what they do, especially if a Sagittarius like gets into bad habits. They just don't care anymore because it seems like the whole world doesn't have any type of intellectual want. So they think that, well, why even try? That's when they become careless. Right? Or they're just unhappy in their state of being. Okay, and because they're unhappy, everybody has to be unhappy. So they just become like a type of selfish being, right? But that's the lower side of Sagittarius.